Good afternoon, gamers, and welcome to the 12th season of the Hole in Battle Frontier. These are your Sky Division power rankings. I am your host, S, and I am joined by my co-hosts. Please introduce yourself in the order you appear on the slideshow.
Hello, it's Necro again. This time I'm not in a vehicle, so they won't have to read me the teams this time.
Palm tree, not maybe. I am actually here. I wrote that when I wasn't sure.
It's Rage. I'm playing the Necro role this time, where I will only be here for about an hour.
And then it's me, your division admin. This is the one that I obviously have to be on because I'm the Sky admin.
Yes, you're contractually obligated.
And I'm Max, and I'm here too.
For now.
E2 is in this episode.
All right, so after Perfection PRs took literally 2.5 hours, we're gonna try to keep things a bit faster today. Yada yada yada. You all have played draft leagues before. You know the power ranking disclaimers. These are not personal attacks. These are primarily for entertainment. Just because we say your team sucks doesn't mean we think you suck. Are we all ready to commence the first gang? Oh yes, the tier list. The thing I always forget about.
First, I have to show the tier list. Yes.
We are
Okay, so
we are better at power scaling than you are.
Okay, so our tiers for today are going to hell, aka demoting. Might win a game, might make playoffs, should make playoffs, shoot in for playoffs, and then achieving perfection.
Woo!
Let's get started. All right, Aaron.
Necro, did you draft this team?
Well, you see, Zeb, if I drafted this team, there would not be a Glow King on it. But otherwise, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen you use Greninja.
Not Delta Gren, no.
I have seen you use Milo, Scyther, Moon, a Slow King for my Gliscor before. Not on the same team, but at least like in general.
Honestly,
yeah.
I think when I really look at this, there's two things that stand out. The first is one thing I already mentioned in my little comment there. The ground matchup isn't actually that bad. I just find it funny that Gliscor is the only like proper resist. Like Milo is obviously pretty good at switching into some earthquakes, but like it is funny that Gliscor is the only immunity. The actual problem I have with this game is that there's like no special attack that like actually wants to be special attacking. Like
yeah, Mega Milo is your best special attacker. Like, full stop.
Well, like, maybe you can click some specs overheats or leave storms with the frog.
I'm kind of interested. I think we mentioned this time. I'm definitely going to be interested to see how Terra Delta Greninja performs because it might have slightly lacking special attack, but it has high base power stabs, and Terra gives it coverage to beat Fire on Dragons, which is pretty
I mean, real talk, I don't think Terra's gonna save it in that front, but
yeah, it does feel like a slight misuse of Terra to me. It feels like a slight misuse of Terra to me, but it could be.
We'll see. Do we have anything else we want to say for this? I mean, Scyther's snow-based, etc., etc.
Roaring Moon feels a little here to me.
It is just. Would you say removal? What did you say, Paul?
No, Roaring Moon.
Oh yeah, I was saying the Roaring Moon doesn't feel great to me here, but that's not because it's bad on its own. It's just because I don't think the rest of the team actually does a very good job of backing it up. Like, there's not much here that actually kills like the fairies that it needs killed very well.
There's a whole Glow King.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Glow King sits in front of the fairies. It doesn't usually murder them.
I mean,
and also like
it's 110 special attack sludge bombs. Like, to be fair, those aren't super weak or anything, so it could be okay.
Yeah, I guess.
And you can also see it does like Scyther and Roaring Moon beating down the fairies together, because more often than not,
some fairies, sure. It depends on the fairy. The good news is that they grabbed the fairy that would be the most problematic for this team, so.
I mean, I don't think it's a problem, because I don't think Moon is like, it's a good breaker, but I don't think it's the main breaker, but it's more like just another fast mon that is not reliant on weather, and it can also just be the insert scarf bot. Just spam down U-turn while also still being threatening with like.
Yeah.
boosters.
Also, just a good win con for the team.
True.
Let's look at the type matchup.
Yeah, in general, like very shortly, like there's
Fighting
nothing too
weakness.
outstanding
This
here.
doesn't
like,
really mean much.
doesn't-
Like being fighting weak when you have a Mega Milo and a
It's
Glow
not
King does
very
not matter.
reflective of that when there's a Gliscor and a Milo and the Glow King.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is
it's
funny
like,
that the
defensively, the
team
team is
it's neutral to fighting.
and like
Yeah.
Milo, Glow King, Gliscor, and Polin as a neutral bulk core. Oh god.
Yeah, that is
Sure,
very
I-
good neutral ball. Yeah.
Aside from slightly lacking special offense, I can't really come with a flaw. Like maybe like
Yeah,
you could
it
argue
was
better
boring.
use of Terra, and like I think Gren's more here to
boring.
try it out than maybe the best fit, but I do still think it's fine enough, and if it underperforms, it can be swapped out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
exactly.
like fine.
Alright, let's go ahead and
That's
tier
fine.
it then.
Should make
I
playoffs.
think this is immediately shooting for playoffs at minimum.
Do it?
Fair enough.
Yes, I
Okay.
don't really see a flaw. Like,
No, not really. Yeah,
Wow,
I think
we
that's
really-
fair,
really-
like
honestly.
really-
one flaw is lacking special offense, but there's still a lot of like natural, especially of like Milo.
Oh, I'm gonna do
Glow
one
King.
thing quick. I forgot to set myself to do not disturb.
I feel like it's very likely that this is going to drop
Okay.
down from Shuin in comparison to some of the other teams, but on its own, yeah, it's a fine team.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
sold on
well,
the
yeah,
immediate
put it there
power,
for
but it
now, we
doesn't
can adjust
need
later.
that.
They, like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I think that's
Alright,
reasonable.
let's just move
Alright,
on.
let's move
It
on.
won't take too long.
Oh, oops. Yep, there we go. Okay. Okay, Ezla.
This seems cute.
So we have the added
I like
benefit
the
of me
dollar.
seeing all of these teams for the first time when Necro changes the slide. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, another team that the top three is gonna be fun. I like I see just they grabbed the top three Terra or Delta mons they wanted, and then just went standard for the rest, which is fair.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like a bit weird. The construct like you can say it's nice that like Tenta and Annihilate cover for Petron's natural typing, so that Tenta is much more
Yeah.
freely to Terra, but that is fair. But Ghost Poison is also part of what makes Petron so good. So Petron doesn't always want to Terra. It's very good Terramon. One of the best.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
but,
we'll
but
have it for
Tentacruel
sure.
is also a good Terramon for the matchups where it doesn't want to Terra. So.
It's like
Not-
okay. The reason
No.
the reason that Tenta is Terra on this team is I actually looked into this. It doesn't have a Terra tax, so
Yeah,
it's the only thing that could
So
fit
disagree.
as a second Terra.
You can of course, yeah, you can.
Well,
Should
there's
have
the
given it to
dollar.
the Dottler.
There could have been a dollar.
Okay, yes, they could have Terra'd the dollar.
That is actually
but,
a thing I do want to say is that in a weird way, this team feels like it's kind of like actually relying on the Dottler coming to games to set the webs up, which
It seems
isn't
pretty.
great.
I mean, for the meta, sure.
It's
It seems
like-
fast on its own, though.
Like the speed tiers aren't actually bad by any means.
No, they're
It's
fine.
just something about this
Scarface every
team-
week.
Yeah, it's good. It's Scarface every week is the way that I would put it. Like, and the
Yeah, I
Zerg
guess,
is
like-
just like the team feels very disjointed to me. I don't know how else to describe it.
I guess like the 110 and 100 both being item locked, and then the second 100 not usually running that much speed means like the only fast, or the only like, if you face like an equally fast or like a setup speed mon, you only have like Mime and the occasional Scarf Ape to cover for that.
yeah, I feel like they're gonna have to bring Scarf Mime a lot more than they'd like, probably.
Mhm.
I do have to say,
Has like
this-
2.5 choice Scarf Mons. Yeah.
yeah, I do have to say it does hurt my heart kind of a lot that arguably the two best spin blockers in the game are here, and their hazards just kind of don't exist outside of Lost Wing Spikes.
Yeah,
And like and Vespi rocks. And
Medicine
technically
rocks.
Annihilate rocks.
Okay, Vespa Coin gets
Medicine
rocks.
rocks.
That makes it a little better, but like barely.
doesn't Meditram also get Brox like a bad?
Yes,
center?
but like that's even more egregious than Annihilate rocks.
I don't
These are
necessarily
not that
agree,
bad.
but at the same time, Meditram usually just has 2.5 slot it needs. It's like stabs and the occasional like focus blast.
Okay, yeah, but the thing is, This is with Manetcham. If you're wasting time clicking rocks when you could be clicking the thing that does 50% to every Pokemon in the game, what are you doing?
Fair, but the two are just more like it can click it if it was. Well, realistically, Vespiqun's gonna be the rocker. So
Yes.
It doesn't really matter.
That's fair.
It doesn't mean Vespiqun is a little forced, but it's like fine.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's a good
And you have
Pokemon.
Tentacruel T-Spikes as well. So
Type
like,
chart time?
Yeah.
oh yeah, we can look at the type chart quick. Decent
It's
amount of
fine.
red. Is any? Oh my Ghost.
Matchup's a little sussy.
Ghost
Yeah,
is-
so
And it's not for Wellspring. Water would be pretty weak too.
The only
or is
That's easy to remove.
so it just so happens that this team is going to get absolutely obliterated by Goldango, but in the poll it's fine because you have Mime. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That was why my comment was about. Yeah. Like, even like an opposing Annihilate on this would have been pretty kind of nasty. But I mean, you had the Mind Revenge kill it, but like.
yeah,
I
and
just
it's
think it might
just-
be like a
Ghost.
Terra Dark Petra a
Yeah.
decent amount of time.
yeah, to be fair,
Yeah.
there's a
At
Terra
least you have that
Petron.
option.
Literally no. To be fair, there's a Terra Petron. There's literally no physical attacker that is a true threat to this team if it doesn't want it to be.
True. All right. Let's hear it.
Cheering.
It's worse
I
than the
think
other one,
it
but still
might make-
good-ish.
I either
I think might make
I think it's like a decent bit. I think it might make playoffs, but I'm happy to like if it should
That's fine.
make if we like more teams afterwards.
I think
That's fine.
I think might make it's good for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on. Checkmate.
Terra.
We have another slow king ice fighting Scyther family.
Yes.
So like I said,
Based.
what happens if the opposing fighting type learns knockoff? I know the answer is Delta Trevenant, but like, look at the fact that so much of this team has to be built around Milo and Slowking brawling with fightings, and at least one of those guys is gonna have to run Cobra like every week.
I mean that
This is what Corvus for. Smile.
to be fair, that is kind of
Also-
what already happens. Either way.
Yeah.
I know that's what already happens. I just don't think it's necessarily an amazing thing this team wants. Also, actually, why is the Trevenant even here? Like,
So
For snow.
That's oomph.
I know, but you got the Slowking.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like that's
Snow.
lame. So they decided to be based and draft the actual Snow Center.
I mean, it's not just
do you-
lame. As someone who has used Slow King Scyther,
I guess the
it's
difficulty
good, but
of
it's
your
also
Snow being
not
reliant on
reliable.
a move.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's why I
as opposed to just throwing them on out there. That's fair.
yeah I as someone who also has used Slow King Scyther, I did not like it because it was not reliable enough for me with how I like to play Scyther.
What I will say is that the team is clearly built that the snow is just a mode and not the actual like team, which is
Yeah.
good.
I mean,
like how
to
Because
be
frankly,
honest, like,
Slizzor is
that
better
is-
with
I mean, there is
Power
3
Log
ice
than
types.
anyway.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
So it kind of seems like
so-
So it kind of seems like Czech accidentally John Paul warped, because if I remember correctly, his team is almost exactly this. It's like five actual Pokemon and then like 4 random things at the bottom for the most part.
I mean,
That's rude. That's oomph.
Yo, what is Cesaro doing?
yeah,
It's just
Sword
here.
and Heatmore I don't really get. Trevenant and Sandslash is fair. They're Sandslash just
Yeah,
Sugar
Travis
ice
Taylor is fine.
Yeah. I mean,
Travis is like
it's a
really
hail
random
team,
on
basically, which...
Travis like
Yeah, but like,
alternative.
if you have the Terra points left over, like why not? You know.
Yeah, it's basically a hail team, more or less, right?
Only knows in the game.
Eh,
There is also
Kinda.
a problem of
Snow team.
you probably don't
but
want
yeah.
to bring. Well, I guess Saru doesn't really need synth. If it's not Terra, that means it's mostly just gonna be like a scarf. But
Yeah, I mean, like,
I
both
really
the-
do feel like
both
this
the
team's
two
just
fat
gonna be,
pivots
like,
here,
top.
or all 3 of the fat pivots here don't really care about snow being up. In fact, it actually helps them if any of those ice types can click Veil.
Trevenant
Sandslash
also has
can.
Veil.
Flash
Sandslash
has
can.
it.
Trevenant also has Veil and Slash.
they all have Veil, yeah.
Yeah, so like, I think generally that bulk core is decent, but the breaking is entirely dependent on the ice types for the most part.
And it is
So
also
much.
it's an entirely physical ranking type.
Does this
Yeah,
show
the special offense is kind of just no. It's
The-
Delta Heat more.
Delta Heatmore is actually very strong when it gets to hit something. Problem
True,
is, look
I
at that
guess.
speed
And there's a
stat.
lot
Problem is
of
that it's-
pivoting to get it in. Like
Yeah.
both slow and fast.
It's hard to get in, and it's slow as shit. So
Yeah, that's
One
the
thing
thing
that
for
makes
him.
me a little bit afraid for this team, the electric matchup if Flygon Terras is not great. Like I know Gallade is there, but
What?
even
This is
then,
Rudis here. No.
Is that why there's a Rudis here?
maybe. I mean, I think Saru just like fit well.
there's a
'cause they needed
Zarude, and
speed,
Milo can
they
brawl
needed,
with a
like,
lot of those
target
neutral
aggressive.
bulk. I think.
To be fair, this team does quiver in fear to a Thunderous Incarnate because look at that speed.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think
Yeah.
about how fucking slow this team is. Actually, that's true.
It's
Yeah,
very
literally, this
slow.
Pretty
Yeah,
bad.
Like, somehow this team just gets outright 6-0'd at the Flygon Terras and Fun Guys here.
Also, actually, I want to acknowledge this. The hazard setting here is fucking awful.
Is it the
just
Flygon?
Flying
I think
is
it might just be
Flygon's
Flygon
not
Rocks. Yeah,
No, it has
that's not
rocks.
great.
Welcome back, Terra Armor Flygon Rocks with you,
It's
Vlog.
Flygon.
My favorite set.
Why is the Corviknight even here?
That's
Because Checkmate absolutely adores it, and it's good removal for Gallade.
we need.
It is good
I
removal
guess,
for Lade.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I-
justification.
just
I,
got dunked out
I
and
am
they're not
probably
gonna
the biggest
notice.
Insurgents Corviknight hater. I will fully admit. I think that mon's awful in this format, but I also just tend to underestimate Corviknight in general. So,
I mean, the only reason I took it is because Mandy got sniped the pick before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see how far weak this team is.
All right,
Yeah.
let's take a look at the chart.
I mean, it is funny, but it
I
also
didn't
doesn't
expect there to be
really-
that many fairy weaknesses, actually.
There's two fightings, a dragon and a dark. But the dragon is Terra.
Actually, wait. This team is. Giga
Yeah,
Root
just my
as well.
brain wasn't latching onto that very much. This team is gonna cry when it sees Chandelure Delta.
I was about to say,
yes.
Shandy pulls up. This team is done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. yeah, it's like I don't think.
I mean, Shandy is faster than most of the team.
Save me,
Yeah.
Fire.
It's like-
It's
It's like Milo's gonna come in like fucking
Oh, you
I'm
mean?
sorry.
I mean,
Milo's gonna come in front
I
of that Shandy and pretend.
Oh, yeah,
that
because
it's
oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah,
able to
yeah,
brawl
yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
Also, this is
I mean, yeah, like-
somewhat unironically the best weak armor Chandelure matchup ever, because you would just come in on the core U-turn and then you immediately sweep.
Pretty much.
You would just come in on the core U-turn and immediately sweep.
This is where,
Insert your preferred true gift here.
unironically, this is where
My favorite's the
Spadef
Beedrill
Armor
one.
Flygon comes in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you would have to
Fire
be.
That is like a armor Flygon is like a with Terra.
But
it's
F
like a
armor
good-
Terra what Terra type though?
Fire. I think you would have to be
Water.
Terrifier.
Oh, just water.
Get ready to get scalded.
I guess
buddy.
water's fine. Yeah.
Oh, it depends on obviously on the mon you're facing.
Anyway, let's just rank this. We've been talking about this team
Yeah.
for too long.
Okay.
I think it's not bad enough to go to hell, but it's definitely worse than the other one. It might make playoffs, so I probably might win a game.
I guess, yeah.
I'm okay
I
with my
think
little
it's
game, yeah. I
worse
think that
than
makes
Essence
sense.
Plus, but I like a tier above it, or a tier is fine.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we've gone downhill, so the fourth team's going to hell is what we're saying.
Yes.
All right, moving on. Bloody.
So why did Spider go before Ruin though? How often does this?
That is. Yeah, that is the thing that happened, huh?
Look,
Yeah.
I find this team so strange for a reason that I can't describe. Like, I don't think it's a bad team, but there's just when I look at it, it just doesn't like
It's disjointed.
my eyes don't
Yeah.
want to focus on it. It's look I'm looking at
I linked
fucking
it.
like a forbidden Lovecraftian manuscript.
Yeah.
I get it because
Necronomicon.
I guess like there is some synergy. Like you do have like the Defiant guy and I guess you have a ghost type with Metagross, but then you also
Yeah.
don't have a good spinner and also quite a poor defogger. So most games you will be like hazards stacked against each other, which is
What
not
even
the
is
best.
the removal here? Is it just that one row at the bottom of the
Silvally,
Noivern
it's like
Silvally
yeah, it is
trio,
like the
and
bottom three
technically
where
you?
he's technically Mew, but running defog Mew
Yeah.
on this kind of team is terrible.
Yeah, you don't want to be defog me on
His
this
only
thing.
real
Like,
offense is like it has like Frostlass, King Gambit, and then like the Silvally, and then I guess no.
And Terra Noivern.
And Diancie Endgame kind of thing. Yeah. Trick Room 3 type guy.
I think Sylv is like
by the way.
almost fine, like almost, but not really.
I'm honestly usually a Silvally liker, but I don't know, something about this team just doesn't really.
On this team, when I feel like when you already have a Mew, having a Silvally it just feels weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
this
that's a good
team-
way of articulating it. Like, I think
Yeah,
what I
the
would
same
say
Pokemon,
about
but
this
they feel like
team
they
is
could
I
be.
think that you could keep a lot of the Mons on this, but I would definitely make some trades here.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
of the
I mean,
low
this
end,
one
is
to be
positive.
clear. I think you can
As I
keep most of the
said,
top, but
This is
Mm-hmm.
at least one of the best Terra pairings,
Yeah,
or like
yeah,
or at
for
least
sure.
like two of the best, because both of them are very good Terra.
I can
For sure.
I can agree
I guess
with that.
maybe not like
but I
the
don't
best Terra
think it-
carry because like both of them kind of need Terra, so like, you're only bringing
Mhm.
one
And
to each
no
game
room
most of
doesn't
the
need
time.
it that much.
It's two very good Terramons. I just don't think that means a whole lot when the rest of the team doesn't really benefit from their Terra super
Mhm.
well.
What?
Eh,
Wait, what?
I mean,
I
I've
don't know what
nothing
that
wrong
means,
with
but
that.
sure.
I'm articulating that poorly. That's ignore that previous sentence. I'm not articulating what I'm trying to communicate very well.
Yeah.
I
think I
can't
get
wait
what you
for
mean,
best
no problem.
Gambit every game.
Very
Like,
good
best game
Terras,
every game.
not great rest of the team that's around the Terras is what I'm trying
The
to say.
scaffold isn't there, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yes.
like physical offense lacking, and it doesn't
Yeah.
have bad bulk, but it doesn't really
I
have
mean,
good
their King
bulk
Gambit
either.
Metagross, that's pretty good.
I feel like this
I
team looks
I mean,
bad.
Spider Growth does not count as physical offense.
Yeah,
Okay, but even uninvested Spider Growth Earthquakes are going to do damage, and like it's not like anything loves switching into that U-turn either.
yeah.
Okay, but like,
Fine.
but Spider
It's
Growth is
not
never
offense, but
breaking
it's
through
not
things.
weak. It's
Yeah.
not like
Oh no, I'm not saying it's weak, but I wouldn't call it offense. Yeah.
Yeah, like
It definitely
just
does
flying
lean
types
on like Sword
existing.
Stance King Gambit, Sword Stance Mew, Sword
Alright.
Stance Silvally.
Sword Dance Mew.
But yeah, is anything like noteworthy type wise?
We can look at the chart quick.
Oh, that's a
Rock
Spider.
interesting ground electric type matchup.
And
What did you say,
water.
ground?
Wait, this
Uh,
is it kind of impressive having one immunity, but actually no weaknesses to electric. That's still
Oh, true.
a great thing because that means this team gets absolutely destroyed by Bolt Beam.
Oh
This is
yeah.
a-
teams do, but this
well,
team.
There is a lot of neutral bulkers that they can throw at that. They can
Look,
throw
Pandemic
the
can
Mew,
take
the
some bulk
Diancie,
beats,
and
that's
the Silvally at those.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
mean,
think this team
my,
is going to
my
be
mind
scared
obviously
of most
immediately went
ice
to
teams, but it's going to shit itself when it fights Delta Gallade in particular.
like
Ooh.
Gallade and Gardevoir.
Goodbye,
just
Rage.
shits on this team.
Oh, did Rage die? Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Rest in peace,
Right,
Rage.
but I guess.
Oh, especially since actually they have like Focus Blast coverage for King Gambit, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
this is-
Yeah.
Hmm.
Lol.
All right, let's
All right,
break
let's
it down.
hear it.
Hold toward
I don't
T.
think-
Ew.
I don't think this is necessarily that much worse than.
Oh,
I
shit,
don't
wait,
think
too
we
early.
can in good faith put it in going to hell with those Terra caps.
I think it might win a game for now, but if we don't see a worse team, I like
Yeah, if there is
it would feel right putting it going to hell, but it's more like
Yeah.
it might be the
Yeah,
only team that
I-
fits there.
I don't think that this team is like truly abysmally awful, and like
Yeah.
Abyssally
it's
awful.
very salvageable as well. There's a lot of very good individual components for later season
Yeah.
trades. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. We're not
Let's
we're
go.
not
Just
on
consider
awful
how
pace
to-
right now.
Okay, Barb.
Yeah.
Dragapult Torn T. Ew.
This team isn't cringe, but it is cringe by proxy because of those top two.
The
Don't
reason
Yeah.
why
like top
with my
two in
comment is
Insurgents
that
League. I don't like you.
Mhm.
I was like really scared because Barb asked me in DMs, what does it make to make a team's cringe? And then I said, oh yeah, 3 deltas. And he said, he almost wanted to make it cringe, but he hasn't because he really wants to use specifically Bishop, Vino, and Tangela.
Father Barb,
Insert
no!
image of that one scene from Spider-Man, the second MCU Spider-Man movie of him holding the ship together, but it's the Delta Tangela.
Yeah. I feel like, why isn't Vinu the Terra here, by the way? I don't know why Terra Infernape is on the screen.
Okay, I can kind of get it, because I think, just off the top of my head, it's too expensive for this team to have a second Terra cap if they got it.
Would it be too expensive with the Tangela?
No, it wouldn't be with the Tangela.
It wouldn't
With the
be?
Tangela?
Okay, then I'm misremembering how expensive Terra Deltavina was.
Terra Nape is 15. Like, that's max points. So, like,
Terra Nape is really, really good. So, like, I can get it.
Yes, because it makes up for Nape's lacking offenses.
It makes up for the lacking offense and
Does
lets
it?
it take advantage of that beautiful,
Yes, yeah.
beautiful coverage.
yeah.
indeed, I-
And Nape,
well,
Nape is
Huge
pretty good
Terra Nape
coverage.
enjoyer.
Yeah,
I
don't-
do
it's
question
not
that
working,
he's
but it just
being
makes
Moon is here.
That's who.
I-
It's more regen. What do you
this-
mean?
I understand why it's here, like the regenerator part of it, but what is it? How do I
That's
phrase
your-
this? What is it
it's your
switching
electric type
into that there isn't a better option for on this
The electric,
team?
the
Like,
electric moves.
Fair
the electric
types.
moves.
The entire
like
team
the
loses
Tangela
most
is better at taking most of those. I guess fair. Yeah,
Moon
fair.
Blast?
That's true.
Fair.
the only
Moonblast,
fair
it's the
choice
Moonblast
for
punch.
them.
Moonblast and Thunderbolt and Volt Switch. Amoongus comes in on
Because
those.
the entire
especially
team got
from-
blown back
the
by.
Tangela's better at almost all of those except for the Moonblast.
I mean,
The spit set of
Tangela
two is
doesn't,
not
even
taken
with
away.
EV Light, it doesn't take special moves well, and especially
Yeah.
not
It's
compared
immune
to
to most of
the
the
regular
ones that
Tangela,
you
which can
listed, is
regen.
what I'm saying.
Sure.
It's
Sure.
immune to most of them.
Sure.
So what is why is the Garganachi
Under-
here?
it's very important to have that move for last resistant insurgent, so I don't know why that.
Tabernacle is in the cut. You wouldn't understand.
I do something I do really like about this team.
He's
Oh,
probably
actually,
the
Garg
rocker,
is the
by the way.
rocker
Yeah,
Here
he's
because
probably
he's a
the rocker.
because
That could be the rocker.
Hey, it's not the only rocker though. Tangela also.
yeah, but like
is
the
used
main
for
point
that.
is
and Rock's and
Bishop's not a
Fernape,
good
although it's not
rocker,
gonna
and
wanna run that
Nape's
era.
not a great rocker, and it allows Tangela to spike.
Also, he is the ghost
Yeah.
resist.
I
Bishop isn't-
honestly,
unless it's
I
a
don't
like-
necessarily think I'd say it's the strongest team so far, but despite how much I don't like the top two in Insurgents because I think they're lame. I think it's my favorite team so far in terms of just like an actual draft team. Like this
Fast
this
game,
looks
it's
decently
regen
fun to
spam,
pilot.
It has every hazard. It's good. Yeah.
It has the hazards. It has fairly. I don't think it has a lot of immediate breaking power outside of Bisharp, but the offensive mons make up for that with very high versatility.
I mean, you don't need like 9 breakers. You kind of just need 1.
You don't need 9 breakers, but like Bolt Torn kind of need to. They aren't breakers. They're cleaners or they're like utility guys. I think that this is a well-built team. It's just not a very exciting one, you know.
I don't like the win cons as much on this team, but I mean, Terra Nape probably fits that. So.
A good
There's also
Bisharp
the
sweep is
Slight
definitely
problem
possible.
of Torn is the removal.
I was about to mention
Come on.
that. Yeah,
Come on,
Is
Yeah.
that the only removal?
Wrong,
Oh yeah,
wrong,
It's the-
Kamala.
it's the only. Okay, and the Kamala, yes, but like.
It's so
Like,
yes,
Glenn,
it is the only
Glenn will
removal.
be upset when he hears this, but yeah, Kamala's not great here. Is
I mean,
Kamala?
like, Kamala is good for its points. It's not good when it's your only other removal.
Yeah, it's like I think the only reason it's here is for that removal as well, because the other only real value Kamala usually provides is the ghost immunity, but you have a Garganical and a Bisharp Mega here. I don't think
Garganical.
Dark and the Bisharp are already covering the ghost resist.
This team kind of does not like X Beam like much at all.
Uh,
Reckon is like the only defense, and then like unless Bishop is Steel type, I forget what type that guy is, but
Bisharp is
It's
Dark
still-
Steel, yeah.
It's still Steel Dark. It is still Steel Dark. It's reasonably bulky.
Yeah.
I'll put it like this: Mega Delta Bisharp usually runs a lot of fat sets sometimes because it has roost access. Regular can't do that because it can't heal, but like it has a good bulk line.
Yeah.
And onto the
Where
type
do
chart.
you
It does lean more
type chart?
physical though, so I
Quick look at the type chart, yeah.
This team does.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of resistance.
Why?
to you guys.
Yeah,
It's only
yeah.
very-
There's
Oh,
Oh,
that's
sorry, can we
right,
go
also
back for a
my
second
Garg is-
because of the
Yeah, what are the flying resists?
After
It's
the
Bish.
fairy matchup?
Garg.
Oh, it's Mission Garg.
Yeah, and I guess Tangela stuff. Can take a Brave Bird.
Is Delta Tangela not a fighting type?
No, it's
No,
just
it's pure
ground.
ground.
It's fair round.
It's only fighting type on evolution.
Yes.
I forgot that. Yeah. Huh.
And then
So,
Ice is
we're-
ahead for this team a little.
Oh wait. Oh no, okay. The ground dresses are Torn and Arachne, which is like that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's
Torn's
fine. And then-
very good ground.
A lot of good neutral bulk for the earthquakes as well. So
True. Or maybe
Fine
it's
with
actually-
Tangela.
He takes Brave Birds and Earthquakes, so it's actually not
Yeah.
bad.
Where are we rank this team?
Where are we putting?
I think this goes in might make personally.
Yeah. I think it's top of my
Above or below Esla?
I
Atop?
think
I
Okay.
like this
I
team
think
speed a
above.
lot.
I think
And I think Web.
it just for the
It's
most part
too.
covers its bases a lot better than Hesla's did. It still has some holes, but
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, moving on.
Metagross
Slice.
Dingo, but the wrong one.
Yes, that was my comment. It's like, this is why Spider-Cross doesn't have Gold Tango.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the pause because that's basically my thoughts on this team. It's
like
a lot of the teams in this team are kind of boring, but this one's certainly good.
This is one of the more interesting
I
teams, I'd say.
I just like how much of this team is just like you kill one guy who was clicking buttons, and then a new guy is coming in to click a new button. Like,
My only thing is
okay, not
unless
all the time,
Moltres
but
is-
look at that top 5. Pretend the Golden Go's not there for a second, and you have really good buttons in that top 5.
I mean, Golden Go's more of a button than most of these guys, but my
It's
only
a
thing
very
personally-
offensive top 5, a really fun setup sleeper, and then 2 really fat, not really fat, but 2 bulky guys to help the buttons get in late.
And a Lapras and an Apom, I guess. I guess this team spent too hard on
Yes.
the top.
Oh, they can
5.
definitely, you can definitely drop the Lapras and the Apom to get better shit there.
No,
but
I don't think there is. I think these guys were the best Pokemon to low points because
you think that's what all was left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My only
Like-
thing is the special. Unless Moltres is popping off with like specs, I don't think this team has special breaking.
Oh,
I think it's
Moltres,
it's
Terra
just gold.
Moltres with like double dance sets is kind of a problem.
Okay,
I
there's
can
double
just tell you
dance,
that
but
right
like
now.
it's kind of just gold for immediate power, and gold wants to be the steel type some weeks. So
I mean,
Oh,
Moltres can absolutely run specs with Terra making up for its coverage problem. Like,
but it's a little annoying that you
unless
have to run that.
unless
buff
wait,
this week,
remind me, did it swap its Spatak and its Spadef? Is it the one that did that? Does it only have a
It has 100 special attack, but it's still scary because like Berserk and like Dual Dance, and it's open.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
especially with Terra, it'll be good enough.
Yeah.
But like still,
It's
just
good,
one
it's
spec
good.
on the guy to special break.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
I think
Or
on
even
this team,
Spawn
I
is
honestly
bad
do
enough to
think
just-
Gold's going to be offensive because this team doesn't really
It kind of has to be.
facilitate a defensive game plan very much. Like there is
Yeah, no, it has
missing
to
a bit
be.
more, and like Donphan can run or like it's good defensive, but like this team is not built to last a while, and I don't think Gold will get much use out of like Okami. I think this will be like a more offensive Gold, even if it's just like 3
I
attacks
would
for offensive.
Oh no, I know it'll be offensive. Just you might not be able. Like there might be a guy you want to have a steel type 4, but Goldengo's trying to click buttons, so it might be a little odd.
Yeah,
When that's your special
that's
breaking is
fair.
on.
Yeah.
Like, the other thing is that this
Gold
team
is
has
the-
so much hazard control, and well, I guess Garchomp's here. You never mind. I forgot Garchomp's here. So much fucking hazard control.
Garchomp is here.
Like
Yes.
hazard's dead.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is that if you want ground type, or like Garchomp Donphan feels like both like a good but also like bad weird pairing at the same time. In that obviously they are 2
It
ground
feels
types. So,
redundant and not redundant at the same time.
yeah,
like,
because
it's redundant in
One
the
says,
sense
one
that you have
spends.
2 earthquake buttons, but also you have 2 earthquake buttons. So even if one of your earthquakers dies, you have another earthquaker that's just
And in
about to come
fairness,
off
one of
the
the
bench.
Earthquakers only loses to like bugs and grasses, which I mean Garchomp actually fire blasts those guys, so they kind of lose to different things because one earthquake hits flying types.
yeah.
So like
True.
Donphan second
And-
ground is actually like
Garchomp
decent,
is
so
better at killing the Rotom fan. Trust.
it's
And you
true.
can also have like true, and you can have like if you want both an offensive ground and a defensive one, they can kind of swap roles. Like 1 week you have like super
Yeah,
defensive
yeah.
spin Dunfan and offensive chomp, or you swap like hazard stack bulky chomp and
I'm a jump
spin.
with like
Or
spin
offensive
offensive guy. Yeah.
If there is one thing that I will say, I do think this team is a bit weak with for such an offensive team. It doesn't really have the best pivoting in the world. It's like Cinderace clicking U-turn, Metagross sometimes clicking Volt Switch, and then
it is
Vap
basically just
I want to be
Vape and
picking a
Cinderace.
bunch of meta.
Yeah, like this team doesn't feel like it's clicking Scarf U-turn nearly enough. You know.
Speaking of, Vaporeon is coming every single week because if we look at the type chart, there's a the ye old water and ice types kind of destroy this fucking team. So Vaporeon sadly has to come every single week, or like Moltres is turning into a water type every single week, kind of thing. As soon as Bundle runs into this team is. That's what the Lapras here. Wait, we figured it out. That's what the Lapras is here for. It's the bundle.
Yes.
We've discovered the Lapras.
Let's go.
You're welcome.
Right. I think we probably talked about this enough.
It's only for freeze dry.
It resists it. Big Fat. Or is it the other guy? No, it's the
Oh,
other guy.
Alright, where are we butting
Big
this?
Fat?
No, that's the other guy. That's the other guy. Alright, time to get the Walrein instead, buddy.
Is it? I think it's like either should or might make playoffs. It still has like fairly big flaws, but at least it also has.
I think some of the problems are so big that it should be in might. To be honest,
I think
that's fair. I'm happy to put it ahead of Barbs.
Okay, but ahead of Barb. Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
Also, wait.
All right, moving on.
Is the only ghost resist Molt?
Or Apom.
Nope, Apom.
Alright, so Ghost is actually a problem because Molt's turning out of the type in Apom. So that'll be a little.
Yeah.
Hey, at
Especially
least Apom has one of the cutest back sprites in the game. Give it some credit.
Truth nuke.
Yeah.
Truth nuke.
Alright, let's move on. Coconuts.
Consider the coconuts.
Yeah, also,
Eat the
just
cheese.
as a.
Oh,
my
I
comment
forgot about that. What I wrote.
Coconut is the official biggest genre in Sky, and like I think the total was like at least 25% of the entire time waiting on draft was just on Coconut.
Wow.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, well deserved. Title player.
He only also got skipped once.
Oh my god, one of those. Okay.
Oh, because wasn't Coconut the person that like had like 4 or 5 times where like they had like less than 10 minutes left in their timer?
Yes.
When they picked.
Yes. That needs to happen multiple times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
20% of all waiting on literally.
That's quite the genre
God.
chart there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's
let's talk
talk
about
about the actual team.
So my first thought is that there's a Munchie here, and the Terra's colossal. So we need to fix that right now, buddy.
Accurate assessment.
So
I mean, I both agree and disagree in that Munchlax is a work perfectly fine one without Terra. Great Terra cap, but also fine without it. Colossal needs Terra to function.
So
And
what
it's
if you
I
got
guess
a
that's
Colossal
fair.
Pokemon instead of Colossal? What if you got a good Pokemon instead of Colossal?
That is
Also
also fair
true.
because there's like a bunch of like random
Is
guys
he the
at the
rocker?
end here.
Wait, hold on. He
I
might be
don't
the-
know
no,
why
there's
there's
another
both a
Spinner
Code
if he's the
and an
rocker.
Ampharos and a Mysteries. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
this is an 11 mon team.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh
there's
yeah,
two
yeah,
Nidoqueen.
you can definitely downsize for sure. Nidoqueen can rock. Like you don't need Colossal for that. I don't know. Is he trying to be like Terra Water, eat the water move, like do funny things? Like I'm confused.
Yeah.
The only thing I've ever seen
Yeah.
Terra Colossal do is like body press, but like really.
I've seen it click
That's
rapid
it.
spin a few times.
I guess teammate, he might be the spin. No, but you have a Tarap. Who needs any other spinning?
I guess it allows.
This might be okay. Trap is
what
like
if
the
you
only
wanna
removal, though,
polish?
to be fair. Trap might be the only spinner though, so or like the only removal. It's like
Yeah,
that.
I guess it allows Pogus to Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of defog, but none of them are good. Or Linus is a solid defogger, but if you cannot run
Sure.
defog, you prefer not.
Yeah, I'd rather
Like,
especially
because
if
it allows
I'd rather
Pagos
straight
to run
go.
rock polish more than spin.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever needs that. Sure.
Yeah.
It
is also
there
like-
has to be a better Pokemon somewhere. There has to be a better Pokemon somewhere, surely. But I get it.
I feel like you could kind of consolidate like Cole and First Mistress into 1-1, put Terran Blacks, and the rest of the team feels like we hadn't actually talked much about the rest of the team. In short, like insane
because
physical
this team
offense.
is just good.
Yeah, like obviously Pau Haxorus, Bishop Leaks, like I don't think there's a physical wall that can stand up to those three. And then you have special side is a lot more lacking, and it is kind of just carried by Pagos.
It's like Special Audio's gaming, which I've made work, but I've seen it work, but not necessarily in the Insurgent Snap deck. So
Yeah.
interesting. And like Terra, Fairy, Specs, Delta, what this Pokemon called? Lilligans and stuff. Like,
Oh my god.
Random shit like that for special breaking, yeah.
Yeah, and wait, does this team have a single pivoting move outside of Lilligan?
Does Latias Baton Pass count?
Baton Pass,
Oh, yeah,
Baton
look,
Pass,
honest-
baby.
Okay, that is actually kind of a problem because you have all these physical guys. Most of them don't like switching in. Pagos don't like switching in, but then you have to do a lot of manual switching, or like just let a thing stay in and then sack it. And
Yeah, because there's no.
One of the best pivoting moves, quote unquote, is the Latias Healing Wish.
Yeah, like Latias Healing Wish is actually.
Doesn't Lily also have Healing Wish, or did I make that up?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
We can check, but the point is that, like, yeah, there's
I can't check, but you all can check.
Oh, wait, sure.
No.
Why can't
No,
you
it-
check? Are you
Oh, it
driving
doesn't
again?
sad.
No,
because
Necro
I'm-
is
I'm
piloting the
streaming.
screen share.
Skill issue.
It's true.
Yeah, it does not learn Healing Wish.
Alright. It's like, yeah, there's like healing. It's like an offensive team with Munchlax and
Is there a
Colossal on it, I guess.
type-wise?
Let's look at the time matchups quick.
Like I pointed out,
Fighting,
type-wise, the
not really.
ice resists are Haxorus and Qian Pao, because the Colossal doesn't count.
Yeah. There's a lot of. I mean, granted, it's 11 teams, so that's why there's so many things in here that are three mons weak to the same thing. But
Again, there has to be a way you can downsize the team to get better type chart and better. I don't know.
Better
If
mom.
Yeah.
Munchie was if Munchie was simply Terra, you would have no type chart problems. It's true.
Yeah.
so true.
This is
All right, let's
accurate.
tier.
Terra Munchlax is so fucking good.
Because that's your ice resist. When you turn into any other type.
It's like top of might win a game.
Oh, I think it's definitely might make playoffs. Just the top,
the team's good,
even
yeah,
though we
yeah.
had a lot of
Team's
negative
good.
things, I think we just overlooked how good the top end of like the top 6
True.
and top 5 is just like such a good collection of.
With how many fucking teams we're putting in might make playoffs, this is starting to feel like potential div.
True.
Well, that's what Sky is. Is that not literally what
I-
Sky is?
I still think it's a scarier team than Barb, even if Barb's team is more.
Yeah, I think I like it better than Barb's team. Yeah, so maybe here.
Teams
Yeah, it
will
feels
cheese
reasonable.
his way through teams if you have positioning, but if you lose positioning with this team,
Teams will just click
I like
swords in sometimes.
This team is like very much like needs. If it's played well, it needs to go to like to top, but if it's played badly, it can also like fall.
yeah.
I mean, this goes to every team, but
Alright,
especially this team. Like,
Let's move on.
Let's just go on to the next team.
Silent
Silent Dusk.
That
A
Finny
second
game,
Dark Feeny team has hit the Hold On Battle Frontier.
Hit the function.
Yes.
Actually, this is something I actually kind of wonder is like, why is the Feeny here? Because nothing here actually. I guess Milo appreciates not getting toxic, but like.
Also,
I mean,
what are
like,
we
that's
doing
also
with this
more,
backdoor darkness
Yeah.
on
Yeah, the
your
backdoor
Mega
darkness
Delta
is
Milo?
interesting.
It's in the backdoor darkness, but like, if you're drafting Feeny, why are you getting Glamora? Like,
Yeah.
True.
Oh, that's also non-vote
Yeah.
there.
why is
Feeny
the
just
Feeny
makes
here?
Every team worst. it should be telepathy every week because Finny just makes every team worse. It's true. The
Like-
one thing about this team
Like,
is
I don't
don't
think that having
there's
it
like
on
a bad
Dark,
Pokemon on it.
having it with Dark is. I don't think having it with Dark is actually that big of a problem because Dark doesn't usually care about its dragon moves nearly as much. But like the Glim, that's actually really
That one guy.
questionable. I don't see any value from the
That's-
Misty Terrain
yeah.
outside of stopping Mega Milo from getting toxic.
Mm-hmm.
And Darknite from getting burnt. Yeah.
Sure.
I guess.
Uh,
Sure.
His status is very. As someone who's both used and faced Darknet a lot, status is one of the most common ways to beat it because it usually wants to carry boots, which means you see a lot of like Wisp. And obviously, because
Yeah.
ghosts are usually the best check.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even like T Wave sometimes to like
It's just like,
parallax it.
Yeah.
yeah.
But unfortunately, Finny's facilitating it, so it's stinky.
So is that a round 5 spider tag?
Yes,
Or was
it is
that
a round 5
was
spider
that a-
tang.
That's around
But like,
and this team doesn't
but
even
was
look
it picked
bad
up in
because of
Grace,
I don't think.
or did they legit draft it? They drafted it round 5.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't
okay.
remember, but I don't. I think it was drafted around 5. I don't think it was. Or
That is a very early spider tag.
another thing that I don't like, why it's like
Mhm.
every single mon, aside from a few, like in like the 70 to 90 speed mark.
Oh, yeah.
Is only like really fast mon, and then Kartana after is not the best. And then you also
Yeah.
don't really have a slow mode because it's not very much not a trick room team. So like every single mon is just in that weird in between bracket.
Doesn't
Yeah.
with Moon Up doesn't what's his name get the double?
I guess
Stoice
Stoice-
does get because of Shadow Dance, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, but this team is a lot of like, yeah, okay, my Jolteon on my card's like gonna be Scarf, like I have a Scarf card, or my Jolteon's faster than the rest of my guys are defensive guys with no speed investment kind of thing. So you'll feel very slow every week, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Besides like Glim, sure, whatever.
and even then, like the guys that like my burning bulk aren't that bulky. Besides like Feeny, Milo, but Feeny is very easy to wear down.
Moltres, Milo, Finny, even Matang is pretty bulky.
Yeah, but it's more that like
Tang's not that. bulky.
it's more like this is a decently bulky team, but it doesn't have the bulk to outweigh how slow it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I mean.
Let's look at the chart.
It's probably fine, is it not?
I don't see any huge.
Ice.
Wait, what's the ice resist? Oh, it's Feeny.
Yeah,
That's
because this team doesn't
it's not.
have
It's not fine.
real-
It's not fine because it's Finny, but it's
Yeah.
like, still fun.
Okay.
Because this team doesn't have a relight. I mean, to be fair, like Mega Delta Milo, if you can keep it from being statused, can neutral bulk a lot of stuff.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is like one of the only
Which-
things that Finny does.
Yes, which the Feeny does
But
do. So.
fine,
Okay.
for 5 turns, but yeah.
Let's hear it.
Again, it feels like.
I think might make playoffs for 500.
Yeah. All right. Where are we putting it in might?
I want to immortalize that quote, Palm.
Low-key, can we just stop caring about the order of might make playoffs at this point? Because at this point, it's starting to not
Potential
matter.
do.
The gaps are so small.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Oh,
0.
0. All right.
Yo, that's a person, an
Dude.
individual, perhaps.
Could
Yeah,
this be the second? Could this be the second Sand Guardle team we've seen in HBF?
Well, the first one has already been blown up, so
I mean,
Shush! Don't tell them.
I mean, this is not ever running sand. This
It
is
could.
never running anything other than solid rock. Like,
him being Terra makes more sense than like I don't know. It makes sense that it's Terra because there's gonna be solid rock shenanigans every week probably.
yeah.
Because Sand doesn't really fit. This is, I mean, it's the spinner. He has rocks, right? I mean, there's a lot of guys with rocks.
Yeah.
It has to go with Sand.
yeah, no, like this is like
Yeah.
the one delta that actually was like designed around a hazard game that wasn't just
Mhm.
clicking spikes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, is great speed, great spiker, great U-turner, great scarfer. Keldio's great Flip Turner, great. Scarfer, great breaker with specs. Googe, good win con. Grotto, good fat. Bronzong, decent
also
fat. Alchemy, good win con. EV Mega does EV Mega things. This seems good.
The speed is also a bit. It doesn't. It's not as bad as it looks because Mega EV obviously will be jolting.
He's functionally 130 as well. Yeah.
Googe can go booster speed. Like they're like Keldeo's a good thing. Masquerado's probably scarfing every week anyways, but that's speed control always. Like this team has better speed than the last one, even if it still looks a little sus.
Yeah, and this is also has a lot. I'd say more reliable. Well, not more reliable, but it has.
I mean, I don't know.
Different options.
I don't really know where all the. It's like you have the one physical guy.
Song wheezing,
and like
which
is like. Yeah.
I say that's a good goal.
It's a lot of physical bulk. Not a lot of special bulk, but it's a lot of physical bulk, which is fine, I suppose.
Skunk check here.
That's
Let's look at the chart.
I feel like this team loses to fairies if they ever break Bronzong. Is that?
Oh, right. Yeah. So yeah, my comment was, look at Delta Shandy into the state.
Well, in fairness, look at Delta Shandy into every team ever. So.
Yeah, but like they only have one fairy resistant as a Bronzong. Like it is getting.
This is when you bring. Oh, never mind. I was about to say Terra Rock sad Avlog, but then I realized that's probably not enough SpinF because this is not a T-Tar.
No, Terra Rock AV sand.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So that way you take 60% from Scald instead of 75.
That's right.
Yeah, this.
Okay.
Is
there anything else on the chart?
I do feel like every good Avalok team either need, or like to make the most out of it, either you want good other removal so that Avalok can click hazards, or you want good setting, and this team has good setting so that Avalok is the main spinner and it doesn't need to click like spikes or else.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's hear it.
I think this fits pretty. I think this is like.
Has to be at least.
I think this is. It's like, yeah, I still think it's worse than Aaron's. I'm happy to put it in should make for now instead of shoe in because I don't think
should make for the sake of diversity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
still
like
Necrostream.
One of those where if everything's going in might make, we might move like Aaron and or just zero up and like top of might make.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going.
Moving on.
Yep, moving on to Arrow. The earliest Delta Reddit seal of all time.
Yeah. There's fire rocks and there's spikes. There's stuff. There is stuff going on. I don't know what Mega Zard does here, but he's.
It is. I guess it's just like the special breaker.
Click on the
I suppose he's just a good special breaker. That's fair.
Yeah. Good
Sneasler actually helps a lot with Sneasler actually. Wait, that's actually a good call. I like that.
Yeah, and
Sneasler is
like I think.
So then you have like Hamu.
I think Charizard is definitely, or Delta Zard Mega is definitely much better when it's on its own as opposed to like some teams are just trying to run this.
Yeah.
I wish there was a better Coco abuser besides like better not photosynthesis. What's it called?
Quark Drive.
Better Quark Drive Pokemon than Brian Tread. It's all right.
Proto Drive.
Yeah, like it is especially unfortunate, which means like you will be facing a lot of the good Quark Drive mons.
Yeah. Look at Brian. Look at this team. Then look at Brian Hands. Then look back at this team and ignore Delta Zard because he's not taking Thunder Punch.
Get Ice Punch, buddy.
Or the coverage.
Yeah.
He probably died to the earthquake. Actually,
this team really is just a lot of like stereotypical cool guy mons in the same place.
Yeah. Bisharp is the OG edge lord for real.
I love the is it 6 earthquake weaknesses or is it 5? It's 5.
Well, we can look at the type chart.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Quite impressive.
Because
Can I make a suggestion?
What?
Sure.
Can we just go into hell and move on? 'Cause
The team isn't bad.
I honestly don't think it's that.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
This team needs a bird. This team definitely needs a bird, though, but I don't know what the bird would be. I think they're all taken by now.
A bird other than this
Like-
Delta Dodrio.
Of course.
Other than
So,
the
like,
Coco as well.
Yeah, he doesn't count. I was gonna say, like, Tangrowth is the only Pokemon on this team stopping, like, Earthquake guy from being. When I think Earthquake,
Please
I
get
think
like a
they know.
Thundurus
U-turn,
or like something.
Yeah.
Like,
But then the thing, the Tangrowth is the Terra guy, so like, this team also loses to specifically Earth Power, which is really funny, and like Earth Power special coverage.
it's also really bad in the freeze dry as well.
This team is funny
Yes.
because look
Freeze
at
dry.
Delta Shandy.
Dry.
Freeze dry. There's a
It's,
Registeel.
the
I guess
only freeze dry resist
Bundle
is
also
the
just
Registeel and I guess Fish are like.
Registeel is like the best freeze dry resist in the game.
What's his ability?
Yeah, but
Like, sure, bundle is
it
fair.
has flame body. I
Specifically
think.
bundle. Freeze dry, no.
Yeah, Coco's running telepathy.
No,
level
what I
one
mean
because,
is
oh my
just
God.
like freeze dry forces
Oh my
out that
God.
Registeel so reliably that it's a problem.
like
Oh my god,
holy
bundle
shit,
into this team.
But if Coco's not running telepathy that week, oh my God. Like, it's
You have to run
holy
telepathy
shit.
Scarf Coco, or else you are getting 6-0 by bundle.
You're running Terra
I
Ice
hate this team.
vested Tangrowth. Like, it's that dire.
I mean, oh yeah, because you can't run Terra Steel because that means your team is mono weak to Earthquake. If you're Terra Steel Tangrowth.
Yeah. Alright, what are we
Like,
doing
alright.
first?
Maybe it is.
I
Let's
genuinely
do
think
I
so.
don't think it's that bad. I think it's worse than
guess.
the others.
I
It's
do.
that bad, but I guess for just
I guess it means like such a bit Earthquake weakness is just like that is
fine.
that is like
what is Bro gonna do when they see the Metagross that is going to have super effective moves against the entire team with no investment?
yeah.
Like,
This is where Spider Rose finally becomes like the offensive threat.
This is the offensive
it's very
Spider Growth
funny that
matchup,
the
yes.
only ground resist is specifically weak to U-turn. Like,
Because, well,
No, that's
not only
yes.
that, it also walls half the team. Anyway, send that team to hell, whatever. Oh my God, Gunfisk.
Okay. Moving on,
It's
Garoots.
not the Galarian one. I just like he has a gun because he's Mega, so he's Gunfisk now.
Yeah.
Yes.
This fuck ass Trick Room team with a Salazzle.
Yeah,
Shouldn't have
this-
drafted
I
the
guess that's
Salazzle
just a
SMH.
team, isn't it?
I do wonder.
This is
if-
100% a
You
Trick Room
definitely-
team.
Oh yeah,
You
obviously, but I
definitely
do wonder
need
if they
a
drafted.
better out of Trick Room option than Salazzle.
It's like it's the
Because
duck.
they're still-
It doesn't really count.
What
I
if
do
the
wonder
out
if
of Trick
this
Room
team
option is
drafted-
the friends we made along the way?
Yeah.
I do wonder if this
The
team
out of Trick
saw
Room
the
option is trying to go for
and
Quable's sweep.
or
I
did
guess.
it draft Lucario because that's Trick Room, or as a, like a as to like basically just like be an alternative to like,
I saw.
Terran
I
Wall
did
Speed?
see fucking. I forget whose game it was, but someone in fucking Perfection
Whipney.
ran Trick Room Final Gambit.
Well, no, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Vanille against Rage in Perfection with Lucario Delta.
That's kind of epic. That's kind of
Yep.
epic. This guy probably should just be like a scarf guy though at a Trick Room. That's what I imagine.
I
also,
would say
like,
like just like Terran.
I wish this team had like. Okay, not literally Raikou. My brain just says Raikou because 115 speed. Like, I wish it had a guy in the Salazzle speed tier that was an actual Pokemon.
Yeah,
and,
like
and you
And not
got
a
Raikou
Salazzle.
first? Question mark. Not with Salazzle, yeah. I mean Salazzle.
at least
I like that
just-
Pokemon not as your only speed though.
Not as the only speed. Like, on its own, Salazzle's fine. I don't care about it one way or the other. It's just, like, in context, it kind of... It's cope. It's here for the sake of coping. Like...
As far
Yeah,
as Trick Room
it's
goes,
like, at that point, you
Trick Room
just
is
don't-
fine.
Just don't cope.
Yeah.
Just embrace the full
Just-
Trick
just
Room.
get,
And
like, Hammer, Delta Camel or something so that you still have the grounded poison and then just move on.
Yeah.
I guess at least this team does have the guaranteed Trick Room that is Terra Hattery.
Yeah, and
There's
under
no way
Trick
to-
Room, I'm shitting my pants, to be clear. If I'm fighting
And
this
I mean,
under Trick Room, I'm
Porygon 2,
fine.
Porygon 2. Porygon 2.
Yeah,
as
but
well,
Porygon 2 you can taunt. It's very tauntable.
You can taunt people,
Hattery also
yeah.
can.
Sure. Well, I guess you are bringing this shit to taunt for.
Yeah, Terra Hat is definitely a very good setter in this team. I definitely approve of that.
Yeah, Terra Hat.
The only
Yeah,
thing there's
Under
something
Trick
that still
Room,
has it,
it's very, very scary. It's just like, if the opponent is able to either just kill the Hatterene or do the really based thing and just click Trick Room on their own, or run Trick Room in prison, like,
yeah.
then this team really struggles. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's obviously like the shout out to SS Video. This is an example of a hard Trick Room team that doesn't really have a mode outside of that.
And that is why
The
we
mode
write
outside
down
is
plugs the video again. Plugs the video again.
the
Subscribe to my
The
YouTube
other-
channel.
the other notable tool that it could have would really appreciate is priority, which is only the Lucario
It has,
E-Speed.
it has
Yeah.
E-Speed from the guy, which is. Like,
Oh, and
fine,
also,
like-
I don't. This is not a necessity, but I do feel like this team does suffer a bit from both not great hazard setting and
Mhm.
bad removal and being that.
It's Hat. You're trying to play before they get them up.
But that means Hat is incredibly taxing for this team. Pressured to Trick Room, the best Trick Room setter. It kind of wants to be both the quote-unquote removal and the setter for hazards. It is good at that with
Yeah.
Terra, but it is also like a lot. You really
Real
want
shit
it to
is
be
if-
bulkier than it is.
is
to be
if someone-
sense of it.
Clicks Sticky Web in front of the Hatterene to make their team slower under Trick Room.
True.
That
would be
is
great.
just Iron Ball
Let's
with
check
extra
that.
steps, and you know it, Palm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you
Let's
have
just check
item
type chart. Let's just
slots.
check type. Let's just tech check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this type
Yeah,
chart's gonna be fucked.
Grass weakness is funny, but it's like there's like a Snorlax and a Melm, so it doesn't count.
See,
Well, the-
I'm just laughing how much red there is in this.
yeah.
Technically, the Terra Greninja kind of fucks this team. Or the Delta Greninja kind of fucks this team. Technically.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I guess
Like,
that is
there's
this
one
just
fire
where
weakness,
it
but like,
lacks.
it's
Thick fat and bit and thick fat and
yeah,
bit.
but you want to be adaptability because you're Trick Room. Like that's the problem.
Yeah.
Look
Get
at those
it
whammers.
Or no, it gets
What do you-
adaptability. Which I think it no, I don't think it gets it. No, it doesn't get adaptability. It's PT. It gets analytic.
No, Zeb, he's talking about.
What? The
Oh,
Snorlax.
Oh,
P2
never mind.
okay,
Ignore me. Yeah. You're
P2's
talking
and
about
everything
lags.
resist.
Yeah.
P2's and everything resist, but yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. All right, let's hear it.
this
Put
team
this.
is I think it might be playoffs, honestly.
I think it's.
Yeah, I feel.
If
Well,
I win a game,
It is
It's threatening enough that
fairly
it should be
strict-
at least mine.
Just throw it in the middle. Sure.
Okay.
Or at least you
Uh,
can argue this team has more of an identity than the rest of Might Make, but I also don't think.
I almost want to put it in should make out of spite because at least it
I
knows
really
what
like
it's doing.
the line from S that says, "I hope you have a plan for
I like-
Wizard's Reign" on the tip chart. This is true.
Like under
yes.
under the Trick Room, it's really really solid, but just,
I don't like how much Hatterin has to do.
Hatterene does have to do
I'm
a
not gonna
lot.
claim that it belongs in should make. Let's just move on. The more
No,
we
no, but-
spend debating this, the more we're just putting off the inevitability of putting more teams in Might Make.
All right. Okay, Joe. Also, a quick shout out to Joe for making new logos every season. I like this iteration of this
I
logo.
respect
That's
that quite
funny.
a lot. Yeah.
Paul, about your comment,
When I say immediate
guess-
Zeb, it needs a setup turn. There is not a single guy on this team that can just click a choice band move immediately, except for
I
Dom.
guess, but just lead it and you're fine. Like that's
Yeah, but that still puts you on the back foot.
Fine, quote
You still
unquote.
need to
And there's
set up the Palathin, and you still need to get the burn on the Sceptile.
there's no pivots besides like Vikavolt to get it back in. By the way,
I guess. I mean, you
Yes,
probably
the
just-
defensive pivots are for suckers.
I mean, realistically, you just start. You start with it and then go into Ferrothorn because it's taking most hit.
Sure.
Ferrothorn is like taking most neutral hits.
It's Insurgent's Ferrothorn, buddy. It's the worst that Ferrothorn's ever been.
I mean,
Not that
yeah,
it's
but
bad,
I think it's not that like. Obviously, it's not
It's
great.
still
but
Ferrothorn.
I also it is just like it doesn't check poisons anymore, which
It doesn't check
Yes.
poisons and like all of the best special attackers in the game of Flamethrower now. So
We have like Muck and Donphan. It's fine. At least he's like the best fire type in the game, though. That's all right.
to be fair, even with me saying that, I
True.
still think this is one of the better teams in the div. By the way,
I guess
This is quite a good team, even though it looks a little weird. It's just
like
I mean,
once
there's no
those
pivots,
setups
there's
are
no
off,
offense,
once you
but-
have the burn, and once the Palafin has transformed, like you're murdering people, and your special attackers
Yeah.
are just murdering people. Like
I guess there is
Yes.
also the problem of
I don't like the
this
position of the team
team
at
does
all.
not like fire type. You have the best one, so at least
Yeah.
especially fire types on turn 1 because that means Palafin like
Yeah.
yeah, like that's exactly why I think the Palafin needing that turn is a problem. Like.
maybe yeah.
That's why Palafin's bad.
Like, if your opponent leads with, say, like, Delta Registeel, as an example, like,
Well, you just low-key stay in and click the button with the Palafin like a boss, but that's okay.
I mean, I've seen people do that. I've seen
I
people
mean,
Yeah.
do
flip
it.
turn is a very easy click on Palafin if you know you're faster.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean that's
But, yeah.
I'm surprised that this team didn't grab the Klefki earlier, honestly, given how much of a
Mhm.
clear screen spam team this is.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
like
this-
definitely
this-
screams
this team
of
will-
like setup offense, the team, the motion picture.
It would probably
Honestly,
rely on
normally
screens
I-
to make switches, honestly, because it
Normally, I
kind of
regard a team like just pure HO. Not that it's pure HO, but normally I
we're super
regard
aggressive now.
this sort of like somewhat brainless offense as like a bit of like a smooth brain thing, but honestly, it's refreshing after all the other teams we've looked at. I appreciate it.
Finally, buttons.
Finally, just
Yes.
clicking the button.
oh,
A
it
team
does
that
have to
knows what
mention
it's
that
doing.
even if I suppose Palafin helps, or it both hurts and helps, the speed
Mhm.
is very poor.
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
it's
the speed is kind of fake besides Palafin. Like,
But
It's like
Palfin's also,
Subtile, Cliff.
and Palafin needs to run bulk because it's the water type. So
I mean, it really depends on like offense. Like, not every team will have an offensive fire type. Like, against other
Yeah.
water types, obviously fair.
Get ready to choice scarf your Delta Hoopa, buddy.
I foresee for this team they get in a bad position and they can't like pivot their way out of it, so they're just gonna be behind all game with their offense, which never feels good.
Yeah,
Yeah, the lack of
Like,
momentum
specifically-
on this team is
This
going to be
loses
weird.
just specifically the Terra Delta Frog.
Can we
He
get a
goes
view on
Earth
the type chart, please?
Yes.
Get a tech track going, chat. Ooh, red.
Holy ground matchup.
Fair and
what other was this?
Immunity.
Hoopa, Vika
Vika
Volts.
Volts and immunity.
Vika and Hoopa. I think Vika's
not-
okay, but
I mean,
Hoopa.
I like Hoopa. Hoopa's good because that's the Hoopa's in on the offense. team, which you
Ghost
wanna
and
switch in on.
flying. What's doing
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, Ghost and Flying.
Oh, yeah, only
Well,
one Ghost
well,
resistant
Vika-
button. So Ghost is Mock. Flying is Klefki.
Flying is
Yeah.
nothing though. Yeah, no one's
I
taking
mean,
a brave.
That's a
Bird.
problem.
Yeah,
Bird
I
I mean,
wish that I could put this team in a different tier, but I think we all know
Just going to
Yeah.
It's going in might.
Yeah.
what's about to happen.
yeah.
All right, where are we playing it a might?
Throw it in the middle. Just throw it in the middle. I don't care.
I don't
Okay.
fucking
In
care
middle
anymore.
might
Just
be
put it
good.
in the tier.
I think I like I still like it more than Barb. In the middle.
Sure.
Sorry, Barb, you're getting turned into the benchmark.
Yeah, sorry, Barb. All right.
We're
Beater!
in these PRs.
So what
Go
was
Birds.
this about Brian Hands? I'm confused.
Uh,
No one said anything about.
does anyone have literally anything to say about this?
Is my thing?
Not really. No.
Oh no, this is.
I
mean,
I'm
it's
on
like-
the wrong side. My bad. Anyways, here we are. I'm on the right team. This team is.
I mean, the
decent,
hazard
actually.
setting is kind of weird. The removal's fine.
when your Steel's AG, your hazards are bad, yeah. But who clicks rocks on this team, actually? Is it Graveler?
It's Hydra and Graveler.
And, like, technically Qui-Gon, but no.
Oh, and Frostlass. Frostlass also gets rocks.
Frostlass is here, so like
Okay,
the
sure.
President has.
What did you say, Bomb? Sorry?
Like, what's the Frostlass doing here? Why we got the...
Frostlass is the hazard setter, that's why it's here.
Clearly a click into rocks, yeah.
Bisharp? Why is Bisharp here legit as a flying resist?
That's oomph.
It kind of is, huh?
I mean, it's
There's
also
Aegis
the
slash
ground.
Graveler, which are good, but...
There's an Aegis slash hiding at the bottom. That is your flying resist.
I mean, Bishop is
Yeah.
also the ground resist. I know, obviously, Rillaboom, Earthquake,
There's a
but
Rillaboom
Earth
and
power.
It's the Earth Power resist.
Get
there's
ready
a-
to switch
there's
into
an
Earth
Earth
Power,
resist.
buddy.
Yeah.
Flygon to get ins on that, and it's a bug type after, anyways. Like this team covers its bases, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Good,
I mean,
good
yeah,
offense,
I'm
really.
being a little harsh on it, but like it's not
Very
bad.
comfy
team.
Terrastoice is kind of
very-
fun.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
has to
but-
prep for Terra Smash every week, which is better than actually using
Kind of
Pokemon,
just,
I think.
Yeah.
kind of just
Bishop or
boring,
Burton or
honestly.
Nature.
Like I don't think there's a lot to say about this.
The
Yes.
team is good. The speed is good. This finally a will make playoff team. Finally,
I mean,
After 10,000
yeah,
years,
chart quick.
a good roster.
What is going on with
Ground
ground and
matchup
ice?
is-
there's a Rillaboom. Ground matchup is fine.
What about the ghost? Hi guys, how about we talk about the ghost matchup?
Oh, there are 0 ghost resists.
Ah,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
who cares? Yeah, well, who cares?
And what are the weaknesses?
This is where
That might be a problem.
It's
and
Aegis
this
slash
team is
Graveler, those are
also
the weaknesses.
not that bulky. It has a.
It's
like,
really not. The reliable recovery is no.
The
It's
reliable
terrain
recovery
level.
is the grassy
Actually,
terrain that's also healing your opponent.
this might be another one of those teams where grassy helps your opponent, which will be funny.
This is
But
like
also-
Spadef Hydreigon the team.
It's fine. It's literally fine. It's
Get
literally
ready
fine.
to
You
run
can have
Fat Mega
Terrace deal with it.
Flygon
Yeah.
for 3 weeks.
All right.
As funny as it is, I do feel like the ghost weakness being that big.
Is it? Is it? Okay.
Oh god, we're probably gonna might.
I think
But
there's
what
a
if we
pretty.
put it in might win a game instead of might make
No.
playoffs?
I think
No, it's not that bad.
It's like
Aw.
No, it is
I
quite
would
I
good.
don't
just
think
see
it's-
just to be clear, yeah.
I think it's good enough to be top of my big playoffs, but I think there's a pretty
Yes,
big gap.
I think it's better than
between that.
Slice.
Sure.
I think there's like
Sure.
if we really want to, we can move up Aaron and Zero, but I think this is funnier time for.
Yeah, well, we could do that at the
Keep
end.
going.
Let's move
Yeah, my
on.
recommendation for this team would be pick up a ghost resistance. Fine, dude. This was the Brian
Okay.
team. Why was Brian being mentioned here? I'm confused.
The
The
logo.
logo is Brian.
That's the only
logo is
reason you
Brian.
mentioned Brian.
Brian. Oh my god, Brian. I
Mm,
love that guy.
Waximus Wax moment.
Wax
Yes.
wax.
Why is there a Terracyclizar on this team?
I assume it's just like
Yeah.
inserts.
I'll do you one
Think
better.
I-
Why is there a Cyclizar on this team?
Also true. We got
Yes.
backdoor
we
TR
need
with the
spinning act
crab.
here. He is the
it is
removal.
just their insert speed and removal guy.
Besides Cyclozar, it's actually Lando, isn't it? Unless Yuffie gets defog.
Yeah, that is the only other one with
Yuffie does
removal.
get defog,
I think
so
Yuffie gets
it's
defog.
running.
Oh no, Uffie. Yes, Uffie does.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that is the entire reason for Cyclosurf's existence, and I think it's a fine spinner. Not a good one, but a
I mean,
fine one.
it's a spinner that wants to click spin, which is better than most spinners. So.
Did Cyclizar have a Terra tax? Could someone look that up quick?
I'm gonna assume no.
I'm too-
Okay, if it doesn't, then it's more
Yeah,
forgivable.
Yeah, the entire reason
Unfortunately,
for
Psycho wants
Cyclozar
to-
is that it doesn't have. I would.
Oh, it's-
I think Pterodentacruel would have been better because that also doesn't have attacks. But
Oh yeah, 100% better. Yeah.
So like,
oh no, never mind.
What is-
I'm lying. Pterodentacruel does have 1 point attacks, and I
I
Okay.
get the
Oh,
sure.
feeling that something
Yeah.
that this team's trying to do is they're trying to like Lando U-turn into UFI so that UFI can trap stuff for like the Crawdon and the Blosseth, but like, what's it trapping here?
I do not know.
Nothing.
If people are smart,
Yuffie
nothing.
can also
Like-
just be like a good
Mhm.
special attacker. It doesn't need to like be made around
Mhm, mhm.
the ability.
No, I know, but like this team is one that has a lot of mons that really appreciate the removal of very specific things. Like,
Yeah, Valiant losing the poison type. I mean, a lot of the Pokemon here do work together to get rid of specific things they hate.
I guess, yeah.
I like
there's also a lot of pivoting around here. There's a lot of U-turns, a lot of bullet
I like the fat.
Actually,
pivot
wait,
to,
no,
like,
Crawdon doesn't have flip turn, does it? Fuck.
No, it doesn't.
I wish it did. God, I wish it did.
It is also really funny that I don't think that's big of a deal, but just the difference of speed is very funny when you go like just a bunch of fast guys, 80, 43.
Yeah,
I
just
think
falls off a
I
cliff.
think it's honestly not that bad of a speed tier. The only thing is that the speed peak of 116, yes, it's a speed peak of 116, is a little low for this format. But...
It's a speed peak of 116 times 1.5 though.
Okay, but like only sometimes.
And then your other speed peak is like I've ran Val Lando as my speed peaks before. It's literally fine because you have the best Spark Scarfer ever, and then you have Booster Speed Guide. Like the speed is not bad on this.
And also you have Mr. I am going to click 140 base power Sucker Punch.
Yeah, no, and then you have Stacka, who is a speed guy actually. So
who is clicking 140 base power Sucker Punch?
Crawdon doesn't get Sucker Punch.
Pardon us?
Crawdon doesn't get Sucker?
No.
Not Jet Punch.
It is Jet, but it does not get Sucker.
That is a very strong
I
priority.
feel like I haven't said words in 30 minutes. This is great.
You just never
had
when I'm wrong, which is good.
Yeah, there was one point where I had to duck out of these PRs to move my car, and I came back to Palms saying, like, I wrote it down. Yeah, I came back to Palms saying Forbidden Lovecraftian manuscript, and just like, what the hell?
I was talking about a team that didn't make any goddamn sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Speaking
now,
of making-
congratulations, you have
Let's
two of these quotes written down in No Mic.
Incredible.
Let's get a type chart going.
Okay, let's look at the type chart.
Let's get a type chart going. Flying.
That's a lot of fun.
Flying is actually really bad because it's Stack Attacka, huh? That is your steal, which feels awful. Fairy is Tentis a poison. You can bring that in on fairies if it's fine.
Yeah.
Fire. Ooh, your water's Chronon. Fire's not good at all. Ice. Ooh, Stack is half these resists actually, which is
Oh yeah, that's not good.
That's not great. Yeah.
All right, guys. This team
Also,
might make
only
playoffs.
one ghost resist to 3 weaknesses. I forget what the normal type was.
It's
The ghost resist is also Chronon. Lol.
It's Dawn.
It's
Cyclozar.
Cyclozar.
Cyclozar's a good ghost resist. That's fine.
No, it's not.
Your
Cyclozar is not a good anything.
Cyclozar, I honest to God think Cyclozar is one of the worst Pokemon to come out of Gen 9. Like,
all right,
I think it's
buddy.
so bad.
Your fighting resists are Ufi and Valiant, which Lando. Never mind.
No.
How is your
All right.
team? Ghost is fine. Psychic. Why is this team Psychic weak? Who did this? This seems
Where are we
funny.
putting it?
Okay, let's tear it.
This team might make playoffs, guys. I have a feeling.
Are you not
This
kidding?
isn't even potential div anymore. It's just bad.
We have.
Yes, it's wearing might.
You're gonna have to move a lot of guys down. I feel move people out of.
No. I think it's fine.
No, we leave it in might because I think it'd be disingenuous to move most of
I
these
think
down
it's
to might win a game.
I think it's just. But no, I won't. I think it's still more to the left.
Above and below.
Lando Valcrodon will win.
I would actually say it's like
We're
just your
almost
own
free.
coconut, the black
We're
chart.
almost free.
We're so close. I need to put
Yeah.
might make playoffs on the thumbnail now.
Yeah, pretty much. No, the thumbnail should be you take a screenshot of what we have might make playoffs be before we rearrange it.
Guys,
No, we're not rearranging it.
No, actually, I have a better idea. After we are all done here, we put every team in might make playoffs. I take a screenshot of that, and then we rearrange it.
I genuinely don't think we rearranged because I don't think these teams deserve to have that much thought put against them.
True.
Wow.
Speaking of that much thought being put into things, we get the greatest man in the whole division.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so we have to
honestly, just to say it
for
outright,
this.
I think for once actually drafted a good team here as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this team is probably not gonna be in. I think this team will make playoffs. Let's just get down.
And what's fun is that, obviously they made a lot of trades with the month they got, so this is like far from what it ended up being. But like, you say this is like one of the best draft or better drafted teams. They didn't draft it besides Tusk and Red Giants because they were gone. To give some context for like the massive picks, that entire message is the picks they left on like Monday because they were gone like the entire week. Didn't come back until like Saturday when Grace opened. So they just left like a massive list that would just like every single pick we would just move on until they ran out of points, and then we just give them 1 pointers to finish off. I don't
And
actually
that's
know
gold.
how many Mons on that list is on the team now. I think at least Ladios and
So the Lottie is.
I think Ladi and Abby.
It's,
I think Abby was.
is Skarmory on this list? I think it might be.
I don't know.
I'm
can
doing
I
a
see
quick
Fez?
glance. I'm not seeing it. They might have traded that away.
I'm looking for Fez. I don't think I see Fez anywhere. There's no Fez.
But either way,
Yeah, the Ambipom is on there. Yeah.
they did that. Only got like half a team, and then figure out.
Oh, Rotom Heat.
Trades.
Rotom Heat.
And
There's a couple.
This is still a
but
very
yeah.
functional team.
This
Yeah,
team
they
has
drafted
like the most functional
9
type chart ever.
Pokemon, which is by drafting only 9 Pokemon, they automatically made an improvement that most of the teams in this div could serve to make, which is having
8
less
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Well, yeah, everyone has like 10, 11. Ew.
Or you mean like
Fairy Seed is not
Like, there's
really a Pokemon.
yeah, no. But there's like
9 as in there are 9
11.
cubes on my screen right now.
Yes,
Right.
that is indeed correct.
yeah, because like
What
It's
is
just
I
like
think,
you
like,
got
10
a lot
and
of
11
individual good guys here.
yeah.
I do
There's a lot
think
of really good
obviously
individuals,
like
yeah.
10 and 11 months sim can work, but I agree that
Mhm.
this team actually for once made use of like
All the points
using
they have,
every or like the 8 months, the 8 real months all have a lot of value.
Yeah, and they're
Like,
like
even
actually
like-
gonna come to games. Like I think the weakest link here is not kind of the Pharisee. The worst mon here is probably the Fez, and like Terra Fez is far from bad.
I mean,
like
it's
one
a
Fez or Rotom
it's
is your
Fairs
worst
and
one,
Pivot.
and that's
It's,
a
like,
good.
Yeah.
Like Rotom
these are
Heat or
good.
Fez like is your worst one. That's a very good position to be in.
Yes, exactly. Like
Yeah.
they're
I'm
solid
just-
Pokemon on their own, right? Like
I'm just gonna run through some here. Just Skarmory, Hazard's good. Regice. Well, I mean, I don't bring up Regice. Removal is good. You have Tusk and like Lottie, and I think Fez. Does Fez
Skarm.
Fez have you talked?
Skarm.
I said Skarm also for that. I think
they have like
There's
4
just
actual
definitely spikes.
removers. Like
your pivots are Latios. I think Zorak has U-turn, maybe not. Rotom and
Yes, it
Fez.
does.
Like they're
And
Uh,
Ambi
it's
and
all
Fez
figure-
and Rotom
And
Heat.
Fez,
your
yeah.
buttons. I guess your only buttons kind of Latios and like Banded Tusk, but which aren't the greatest. But it's fine. You could just
Ambipom, actually.
Amplify
Terra,
button.
yeah.
I'll believe you.
and also Zoroark might not be the most powerful button, but it has pretty good special attack.
This is like
and the speed
the
of this team is great,
archetype
by
of
the
a
way.
balanced team, but I think it
Yeah.
does it well. Like this is
Yeah.
the most
Yeah.
balanced team of all time. It has the 2 big walls, a bunch of like utility guys, and then a couple of big buttons, and that is like a
Yeah.
Alright.
archetype
So
of balanced team.
I have a declar. I cannot. Well, let's see the type chart.
Let's look at the type
Type
chart
chart.
quick.
Type chart's like you're kind of fairy weak, but that's what Fez is for. Oh, 4. And you also have Regice, so
There's also 4 Fairy Resist, who cares?
there's also
yeah.
I
Lila
don't think I
Regice.
have too much to say about this type chart.
Yeah, we
All
spent
right,
through this
let-
because-
let's-
oh my
let's
God,
hear it.
June.
Hot
Alright,
dog.
so how about
Playoff.
cheating perfection?
That's high praise.
That's
high
mostly
praise.
joking, but I
That's
do
high
think it's
praise.
shoo-in for playoffs in comparison to most of this.
I think
div.
Shoo-In is probably warranted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we like it better or worse than Aaron's?
I think we
Better,
can decide that
definitely.
at the end because I assume
Yeah.
one of those who will be.
Okay.
Because we have to.
Sure, that's fine.
We'll have one, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay,
moving on.
3 more.
Onto Ollie Boy.
Ollie!
Oh God, yeah.
So-
This is the monstrosity. Of
Wow,
our raid
much
team.
raid.
So
Very
is
Much
there
wow.
anything? So real quick, is there anything like crazy to talk about? Like, is there anything that needs addressing on this team? Because otherwise, everyone knows Insurgent's reign. This team is fucked up.
I mean,
We have
no,
both
it
Titan
actually
Dragon
does because it's very
there?
rare you get the top 3. It's
The
usually-
trifecta is scary, yeah.
No,
That
I
is-
know, but like besides that, which this is disgusting. But besides that, is there any problems with the team? Like, I guess Blissey's team 4, like, it's really good, and then you have good Hazard with Kangaroo, who's also benefiting from rain because dry skin, I think. So
I
Yes.
guess the only thing is, I guess, like, it's not terrible because Caesar can run it and Serp doesn't mind running the removal, and I guess the situation, the removal isn't great, but this team is running as a breakneck blitz.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you care about.
Yeah.
You're
Breakneck
clicking
blitz.
the button,
Dude, I know that move.
and that's like it. I do feel like you could have gotten something better than Kilowattrel, but
Terra Kilowattrel's really
Kilowattrel's
good.
fine.
It's under Hurricane. It's quite good.
Yeah, 'cause,
Fine,
like,
yeah.
I guess the only
It's
thing
gonna do its job.
this team
It's also
does
technically
not
the
have-
electric resist because this team doesn't like Tangrowth isn't. It's a ground type, but it's like going to be weak to a lot of other things. So it's not necessarily.
but also
the,
Blissey. Also
electric
Blissey.
resist. Also, there's
Yeah.
a Blissey, but like sometimes you don't want the Blissey on your team.
There's
You know?
also a DC.
Yeah. But honestly, the only negative I can say for this team, it does not have a non-raid mode at all. Like,
Yeah, it's not rainbow, it's garbage.
Who genuinely who gives a fuck? Because like look at the Rainmons.
Sunny day.
yeah.
Sunny day.
I mean, that is like if you face either an opposing weather team or like someone that just like spams Saturday into you,
Mhm.
that can be problematic. Like I've beaten like a hard rain before.
I do feel like this team's very capable of winning the weather war, though.
That is also very fair.
If Serp does get removed though, which is like better, easier said than done, but if Serp gets removed, then sure, it is going to certainly be harder to.
I guess
if
it
Serp
also
is removed and there's weather cleared. Technically, this is
Also,
team is fire white,
actually,
which is funny, but
Something
yeah,
I do
it's-
want to
it's fine.
mention, the ground matchup's a little silly. It's
If the grounds will
Killa,
die. The grounds will be
Insinuai,
killed.
and Chimeco are the only things that don't get
We
kind
have
of fucked
Tangrowth
up
that
by
do-
earthquake or earth power.
We have Tangrowth. We have Tangrowth.
Let's look at the chart quick.
Earth.
We are also
I guess, like,
missing
Tangrowth
the
Blissey.
realist backup rain setter, also known as Blissey,
Truth nuke.
which should be the Terra Blissey.
Oh, yeah.
It should be Terra.
True.
I have if I can run Damp Rock Teleport Blissey to support a Delta Grottle, you can run Damp Rock Teleport Blissey to support an actual Rain
I mean,
Core.
the main thing is though that wasn't expected on your team. That's
Yeah.
why it worked a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Here,
Fair
the
enough.
rain is the entire thing, so it's kind of different.
Yes.
Rain team weak to fire is
Bliss
funny.
is just-
Yeah.
The Blaze is just a good to teleport into your Serp so that Serp doesn't
Yeah.
have to switch hard in time. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This team is very
Alright.
well constructed
Yeah.
Okay,
for a
so
rain,
do we
for a rain
think this
team, but
is
also
bottom of shoe-in or top of should?
we
Oh,
can
I think it's probably
Perfection.
shoe in.
We
Yeah.
can put it in shoe in, and we can decide if it's going to perfection later.
I don't think it's.
I mean,
going
yeah,
to
it's
perfection.
it's Insurgent's Reign with the trifecta. It's got to be shoe in.
So
And also, like,
anyways,
it covers
All right.
decently. Like, it has some
Let's keep
flaws, but,
going.
like,
Yeah, and the scaffold is also good. Yeah.
So onto a team that isn't promoting.
Okay. However, this individual is based. So
This
I mean,
individual
we
is
already
awesome.
know where this team is ending. This is going to hell. This is a garbage team.
yes.
It's not
Let's
even-
talk about it first for a while.
I
Do we-
just
is
wrote
there-
cash
is there anything
money
worth
and
talking about?
posted the jump off image and then didn't actually look
I
at
mean-
the tutorial.
Is there anything worth talking
we
about?
can start with
backdoor
the Witch Cast.
darkness with
it-
nothing.
Like, during the reveals, someone said as a joke,
Yeah.
oh, you should round one Wish Cash, and then I think it was $5, and then someone else said, oh, if you get it as kill leader, I will, or like, was it kill leader or was it like top 10 kill
I think it was kill leader of the div. They would give them $100.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
I'm
so
rooting
from
for you.
that, it kind of became like a meme of Divine had someone else do at least most of the picks. That's where like they had like jump bluff, and initially they had a sun
Sure.
mode, dropped everything, drafted a sand team that was cringe, and then dropped everything again to now draft like a
Dark
darkness with
team.
Cargo and
Yeah,
Yeah.
there used to be Megazone on this. Now there isn't. I think there used to be one, but
Yes, there was
this
one.
team is nothing. This team is kind of nothing, and I don't know what to talk about. I love Celesteela. That's a cool Pokemon. Rhythm Wash is also the goat, and there's Amanda Buzz. So like, there's some oomph on this team.
Fortress is
And
bad.
Yes.
yeah, Screamtail is bad. Fortress is bad.
no, Scrimtail's
Jump
fine.
Bluff is
Screamtail's okay,
Grotto's
yeah.
bad. Screamtail is bad.
But like this
not
is
even
like
backdoor darkness. Your only team mode like this team looks like a low tier team. Like the Pokemon on
True,
this team
like,
are so ugly. Which,
like
like what your highest
If this
Pokemon
was
is, like,
a div
Stila.
from a team from the Nora thing from a couple seasons ago, then like it would be kind of crazy. But
Yeah.
well, because
Yeah,
half of
this
these mobs
team is-
weren't allowed in Nora, but
Yeah.
Right.
This team isn't anything. I don't even. There's nothing to really talk about, unfortunately.
Also, as you were 100% right, this looks like something I would somehow end up with in the gimmick.
Yes, this is 100% a gimmick league team.
all right, let's just move on.
Okay, there's no point in looking at the time chart. It's gonna be bad. Yeah, it's bad.
Wait,
All
look
right.
at the ground matchup. Look at the ground matchup. Look at the ground matchup. That's really
Okay,
funny.
fine, we'll go back.
There's 4 immunities and 2.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Nothing else.
No,
Okay,
there's
but now
four
moving
so
on.
there's Jumplove, Steela, Rodent Wash, and Manda Buzz. Damn. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, there's 4 immunities.
And then the weaknesses
whatever.
are the Evire and the Mycargo. But anyway, moving
Okay,
on.
so here, let's
Okay.
Send it,
so
move
put it-
on. Move on.
So- so
I guess
how's
the
that
Entering
there?
team is no longer going to hell by proxy, but
Yeah.
mean, there
We'll
are
see.
two
We get more than one team that's going to hell.
Yeah.
I mean, there are
that's
2
not-
relegate-
relegations, or 3 relegations actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Queen.
I feel like this is just
So
another.
guys, Megadelta
Sorry.
Lopunny learns Lovely Kiss, just so you know. I just
This is
figured I'd
true.
bring that up.
This is true. Many have been saying this.
Palm is the many.
This was just
It's-
one of the more standard but solid good teams.
I think this team forgot its buttons. It's like 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4, 5.
the physical offense is Mega Delta Lop and Scrafty.
This
No,
this
no,
team
no,
did
this
forget its
team-
offense. Very unfortunate.
And 4 straight turns of Jirachi flinches.
This team, so out of 9 Pokemons, there's Zapdos, Jirachi, Primarina, Golem, and Rotom who pivot, and then the rest are like, there's like Scrafty and Regirock who are fat, and then there's 2 offensive guys, 2 of them. And it's
I mean, on this
Moth
team,
and
I'm
Lopunny,
gonna
which aren't
assume
even
that Prim will
crazy.
be offensive. Just more-
Sure, you're a common.
I assume,
that's your
yes.
win con, but that's
Not
okay.
even just our Coleman. It could also be like just specs. Or like
Yeah.
Sure. But you're making your Water Fairy type B specs every week, which is sure.
Yeah.
This is something for sure.
I mean, at least Regirock can take care of water types, and Moth and Jirach take some ice types, just like what
Sure.
water
No,
types.
no,
go on.
this team's defensively is perfect, but I think
Yeah.
it might not be. I see. Okay, there's a
It's
very big red
pretty solid.
blotch in the thing, but I mean it's still probably really decent.
I think it's a good
But
team.
just- This team just kind of forgot its offense. Like I said, it's you rafted all the pivots and nothing to go to. If your opponent has an answer for like Lopunny,
I
then
mean, hey, they
you're gonna
can
do.
play like Specs Prim.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
spec-
but whatever.
and Specs-
Sure.
I do agree that like would have wanted something to go
I'm not
alongside
disagreeing.
Law.
Being
Because
clear, I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
you
in,
don't
in,
want
in,
it.
Insurgents, when there's so many buttons, like Lop being your only physical guy, unless you're running the big offensive Regirock, please run offensive Regirock. That's it.
Run
Or even
banded-
better,
run
you-
banded
you-
body
you-
press.
no, what I like, offensive Trick Room Golem to set it up for itself.
Oh, that'd be funny.
True. With the
No,
Delta for the
Golem
power
Trick
first,
Rooms
true.
glows up and then you send in the Scrafty.
Yeah.
No, then you send in the Regirock.
No, then you send it.
Oh,
to
true.
actually, but that's okay. There could be 2 things.
Okay, let's look at the chart.
Type chart
Alright, what's the
is,
type chart?
it sure is. Type chart sure is.
Most of it's fine.
what's
the
Golem
matchup?
Oh,
and-
of course, it's Scrafty.
Yes. But it's- It's rare I've seen a Scrafty team together as much as this team, or trying to.
I mean, there was my BBL
Yes,
team.
I wouldn't even say it's holding it together. It's not doing a very good job.
Or trying to. It's the coach matchup.
This team is this might win a game. I think this team is pretty decent, just not like the greatest.
Oh, it's definitely not might win a game.
It's
Not
definitely
even-
above my win a game.
Yeah.
Oh, what is happening?
Oh,
Oh,
I've sadly been
I-
pinged. Apparently, how long has this recording been
I
going on for, by the way?
think that you
it's been going on for about
Where
an hour
is my-
45.
Oh god,
just exit out. Just exit out of that tab.
it's gone.
It's fine.
Wait,
Do any of us care?
We have the footage, and we can just say, okay, so That team was going and might win a game. Or not might win a game. It was going into
No.
might
Potential
make
Oh, yeah, this was the last
team.
team.
Might make playoffs, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
this
gonna
is
go
the
into
last
the
team.
playoffs.
Rage Pygmy
Okay,
asking how long their
to
career's
end
been,
it
by the
off,
way.
which
Sorry,
one of the two that was going in top is going to perfection?
I think, was it Aaron, the
Three
Rain
in top.
team?
There's
Or was
three
it
in
the
top.
last one?
There's three in top.
It was Aaron, Ollie, and Canuck.
It was
Oh, Canuck. Go quickly to Aaron.
To recap, Aaron is
Okay. Yeah, I can go back. It's gonna take a second.
The Milo Gold King, which is this team's really solid.
There you go.
There could also be multiple. There could also be multiple. What's it called? Multiple promotions though.
It's sad that we don't have the. It's sad that we don't have the doc anymore. I would almost, or the tier list, I would almost want, like, both the top 3 and Zero's team to all 3 move up a rank so that we have just the should make playoffs completely blank and then every other team.
Funny.
Oh shit,
yeah,
for
that's
sure.
fair. This was like one of the least interesting sets of a draft I've ever seen. Like
There are, yeah,
these teams
there
kinda suck.
shockingly, I feel like there's like a lot of there's more like really good teams than there typically are in the PRs. Like we have 3 guys who might promote
like,
that we feel
okay.
are strong enough to promote here.
Yeah,
So
I should rephrase
but-
slightly.
but-
Actually, these teams don't suck. They're overwhelmingly mid. Like,
but like literally, yeah.
there's so many
it's 3
mid
guys who
teams.
might promote, 3 guys who might
I
promote,
kind of
and then,
agree.
like, yeah.
The thing I see that every single team, aside from like the few we highlighted, it was so many teams are lacking. If they like, so many of the potential teams can make like a minor tweak to be good, but they haven't.
Yes.
Like they are like the
And also,
potential thing
so
they
many
have.
of them are burdened by being 10 to 11 mons.
Yeah.
When some of
But
them really
okay,
do not
let's
need
make
to
a
be.
decision. One team's going to perfection. Is it Aaron? Is it the Rain team? Or is it Canuck? Which team do you guys prefer out of those? I honestly think all 3 are fine.
I think all 3 are great. I'm just gonna check Canucks again. Canucks has Regis on it, so that's my pick.
I could go back to
personally
Canucks.
vote Canuck just because I think it's the one that covered its bases the best, but
I think it's either.
I think Canucks is the most,
versus
like,
the Rain team.
overall balanced, yeah.
Like the Rain team is inherently volatile because, like Ollie Boys, sorry, we're not gonna. Ollie Boys team is inherently volatile because it is Rain, but I don't know if that matters because it's it's every single collection of the guys on the same team, so I don't know if that actually matters. But Canucks like.
I honestly, I'm happy to put Canuck there for how based, like, both it is a very good team, but also for how based the left picks were.
The picks list, yes.
Yeah.
let's just declare.
I think they deserve to go just because of that.
Yeah.
All right. Canuck best team. Got it.
So true. All right, I think that's it then.
Almost been here for 2 hours.
Sorry if we were too mean.
Does anyone have like a final message?
We are not liable for any changes you make that make you lose games, as always. But
True.
So true.
Sorry if you were too mean.
Sorry too mean.
As
We were trying to go
always.
fast and... Yeah, go on.
As always, there will be things we probably have missed that might you have seen that. Oh yeah, obviously I have this one because of this, and then it will obviously happen. So don't make changes just because of us, but also like if you make changes and the team becomes better, that will be fun.
It's on us if the team gets better, but if you lose games because there are changes, we're not liable. But also on a serious note,
we're rooting for the cash. We're rooting for the cash lead.
We are rooting for the WizCash.
For cash money. This is true.
If we say something that you think is wrong in your team and you believe in your team and you like it, please prove us wrong and please, yeah, basically that. Sorry if we zoom past these teams. You didn't want to have another 17-hour PR session, and a lot of these teams are kind of boring. So
yeah.
Like, no offense, but also full offense. A lot of these teams are just boring.
A lot of them drafted exactly the minimum amount to not be cringe, and then didn't put much effort beyond that.
Yeah, all these teams have fucking 10 and 11 Pokemon besides the good ones. So it's just, yeah.
Necro S.
All right, I think it's time to wrap this up.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Thanks for coming
Goodbye,
out.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good one.
Woohoo, yippee.
We'll catch you next time on HBF PRs whenever we start making Infernal. Dear God, there's still 2 more of these
Infernal
things.
next. Ooh.